Hi. Today I'm thinking about a concept that I've been grappling with pretty much my whole adult life, and that is cool. Are you cool? I've always wanted to be cool. And I'm not meaning like cool trendy or cool a certain aesthetic that you have, like, you know, you carry yourself in a cool way. I'm talking about being cool. So, cool as a state of being. And I have a little something to read to you from Wikipedia. Because, you know, I like to go to Wikipedia sometimes. Cool as a state of being. Cool has been used to describe a general state of well-being, a transcendent internal state of peace and serenity. It can also refer to an absence of conflict, a state of harmony and balance, as in this land is cool, or as in a cool heart, like a spiritual condition. Cool can similarly be used to describe composure and absence of excitement in a person, especially in times of stress, as expressed in the idiom, to keep your cool. That's the kind of cool I've always wanted. I've wanted to be cool, you know? And cool seems to be something you have to work towards. I guess maybe some people are born cool, but it seems to be a virtue. Cool as a virtue. And it's kind of, here's what I see cool as. Self-control and not drawing attention to yourself. Like some people are, they freak out. Like right now people are freaking out. This is why I'm thinking about being cool. I saw a picture of the grocery store by where I live, and there's this huge line of people out front of the grocery store, and it seems like people are freaking out a little bit. So I was like, people, just be cool. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. That's a good concept. So it's a virtue, and it's a virtue of having an inner peace and projecting that inner peace in an external manner. I used to teach high school, and I had this one class, and maybe some of you are watching this. I used to tell them, be cool. And what I meant by be cool was don't draw attention to yourself. Stop seeking attention. Stop acting in such a way as to be the center of attention, because that's not cool. Okay, so cool is also like chill out. So these students sometimes were excitable, and so I was telling them, you know, don't be so excitable. Now this is a practice I've had to work on because I'm an Italian, half Irish, and the Italian part is a hothead. So the opposite of cool could be hot, and getting angry. So yeah, I've had to chill out a lot. So think of that, chilling out, cool down, simmer down, right? Be cool. So I'm bringing this up because the times require us to be cool. We need to stop and think before we react. Another context in which I've thought about cool is that, I don't know, it seemed like my generation, I'm from Generation X, we wanted to be cool. And cool sometimes has an aspect of rebellion to it, but it's an attitude of rebellion that is not external. It's almost like a pulling back from those authorities that would control you. So it's a way of rebelling against authority, which could be bad, but it could be good too if you want to learn how to rebel in the right way. Maybe I should make a video on that. Do you know how to rebel in the right way? It's about questioning what goes by the name of authority, but that may not actually be authority. So, the authority of the crowd, the authority of the media, the authority of the politicians. Maybe authority is in every institution, and we should question it sometimes. What are they saying? What are they saying right now? What are they telling you? Are you thinking critically about it? So perhaps the best way to be rebellious is to submit to the authority of reason, and then to use reason to question whether the other sources of authority are also submitted to the authority of reason. That would be cool, right? So let me pull some of these threads together. Cool is a state of being that is calm, cool, collected. It is a virtue that you have to practice and work on and cultivate. And it's a virtue that doesn't draw attention to itself. And it's also perhaps connected to rebellion, but it doesn't have to be like rebellion for rebellion's sake, like Cool Hand Luke. You know, he was just going to rebel against whatever authority. We don't want to rebel against all authority, but we do want to have the mindset, the capacity to critically think about what is being told to us by the authority figures. Perhaps they're right, perhaps they're not. We have to think about it. So there's something cool about thinking. How about that? All right. Yeah, I was going to mention the millennial generation. That I got off track. My generation, we kind of were attracted to this cool thing, this rebellion thing. Perhaps we were wrong about what to rebel against. But the millennials had a different value. And I see this value in contrast to cool. They wanted authenticity. Maybe they still want authenticity. And authenticity is supposed to be something you don't have to practice. You just be you. You do you, right? And maybe they didn't like cool because cool was something you had to put on and practice. And so that's not authentic. So you have this thing cool where you have to, work at it, and authentic where you don't have to work at it. I don't know that those have to be in conflict. Authenticity could be, there are downsides to authenticity too. You want to be real, right? I mean, you want to be yourself and be real. But what if you're really just bad? What if you're really a self-centered jerk? That seems like something you'd want to work on, right? So, I don't know. I think you can be authentically cool. I'm going to try it. And authentically cool means you are yourself, and yourself is something you have to work on to be better. Like, I want to be cool, and I'm going to work on it. That means stop trying to be a hothead all the time. Actually, I don't even try to be a hothead. It just happens. It just comes out like a flash of anger. Yeah, my dogs, they're over here. They know about it, right? Yeah. Dusty's like, yeah, they know the angry words. So today I want to have us consider the virtue of being cool. And notice it's being cool. It's a state of being. Calm, cool, collected. Maybe it's something like stay calm, carry on, like that. I don't know, maybe this is what the Stoic philosophers were looking for in that inner peace, that inner calm. So, it's a virtue. We could work on it. I'm going to work on it. I hope everyone out there will also work on it, because we're freaking out right now. And if we're cool, we won't freak out. We'll pull it together and get through, right? So here's my bit of advice. Be cool, people. All right. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, because that would be cool too.